an Indian from Balsam Lake.
To introduce our guest of honor, Archie Mosay, who is the chief of the Chippewa Indians in this area, I would like to preface this with a few remarks regarding the American Indians. When this area was first inhabited by man, no one knows for sure, but we do know from written history that in 1681, when this area was first explored by white men, they found the native Indians living here. Daniel Greysolon Duluth, with 5 French Canadians, came down the St. Croix River and traded with the Chippewa Indians. Father Louis Hennepin also visited this area about the same year. 200 years ago, in 1776, what is now Polk County was a small part of the Great Northwest Territory, formed in 1763. So we do know that 200 years ago, which is the start of our nation, Indians lived here. And tonight, as I said, we have Archie Mosay with us. He lives right here in the edge of the village of Balsam Lake. And he's been the chief for quite a few years, and he'll tell you more about that. Now, Archie is going to talk to you first about the history of the Chippewa Indians and tell you more about that. Then he has brought with him a lot of things, artifacts that are in the back table, and he'll tell you about those, and you can look at them after the meeting. And he has with him his head desk, which we are going to purchase from him when he gets his new one. And so Archie, if you put your head desk on and come up here, the floor is yours. You can talk to us about the Indians. We had also invited Mary waking up, but she wasn't able to come. So we're going to have to go out there and take her on tape ball.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say a few words about myself and my dad. My dad settled in Balsam Lake when he was 19 years old. And he was born in Mille Lacs Lake, Minnesota. And he came up here when he was 19. And he came here several times. I don't know how many times he came here. When he met my mother, I suppose, and walked across the country toward Atlas, Grantsburg, and he used to wait across the river. He said he used to take him 3 days to walk from the Lakes from Balsam Lake. They didn't have no ferry there at that time. They had a ferry there later on, but the time he used to walk there, he said he used to wade across St. Croix River. And he slept whenever it got dark. And he came to Balsam Lake several times. Walking, and then when he married my mother. And he lives over here by Indian Point, they call it. I was born there someplace. And I lived in Balsam Lake all my life. And then later on, we moved up there where Indian it is now. My dad built a paper shack there in 1916. And that's the first paper shack we ever lived in. We all lived in the teepees or wigwams in the winter time. Of course, in the winter time, Indians lived in the teepees. That was warmer. But in the summertime, they lived in the wigwams. It was cooler in the summertime, but and the Indians, they didn't have much to go on. They didn't have much to eat or they all ate fresh food all the time, fresh meat, or they didn't have much flour or butter, or they all just glutton. Another thing, years ago when I was young, when I was about 12 or 13 years old, There wasn't very many deer here like it is now. I know one time my dad wounded a deer up here down the creek here at Boston Branch, and we chased the deer way down by Wapagasset before we killed it when it was wounded. And there was only the deer between here and Wapagasset. It was only the track. Just one deer. He jumped it over here along the creek by Wapagasset. It was dark when he got it. He dressed it out, and he packed what he could, and I packed what I could, for I wasn't very old, but I packed a little bit. And we walked back, and it must have been midnight when we got home where we lived. And everybody, all the kids, my brothers and my sisters, my two sisters were older, but they all got up when we got home. And of course the kids went to bed, especially nothing to eat. And my mother, she got up and fried venison for the kids so they could go back to sleep again. That's the way we lived. We didn't have too much. And then after my dad got in woods in winter time, a couple logs, and then in the spring of the year you leave and on the river drives way up north, down far as Gordon up there, and then come down the logs down the river, St. Croix River, and the Coggin River. And he was gone all the time. He never was home. And he'd come home once in a while. He had a little money, he'd come home, give us something to eat, and then he'd go back again. So he was hardly ever home. And just me, my mother, and the kids, that's all. Sometimes we go out after people fell in St. Croix, and then we used to go out and pick wild insects to make a living. Because I walked down to St. Croix to sell a few pounds. We didn't get very much for it, maybe 50 cents a pound. To make a living while my dad was gone. And we go that every summer, all summer long, with ginseng sold it. I don't know. The guy that bought it, he said, he sold it to, they sold it to a Chinese or Japanese or something. They bought a lot of it. All the Indians all over the country picked it. They made some kind of a medicine out of it and sold it to the laboratory, to Japanese or Chinese, whatever. I got some over in a display there, dry. What I dig, wherever I walk out in the woods, I find ginseng, I dig it. So I got it over in a display there, you can take a look at it after a while. It's dry. And there's a lot of other stuff in there. Medicine, what the Indians used years ago. You never went to. Before the white people came here, you know, the Indians, they didn't have no doctors, you know. They never went to a doctor. They all had like a witch doctor or medicine man, something like that. And the medicine man will tell them what kind of medicine they should have. And they'll go out in the woods and get it and dig it. And like a man goes out hunting in the summertime or in the fall here, he gets bit by a rattlesnake or in a lake someplace. Well, the man will try to go home, leaping where the snake had bit him. And then he'll find some kind of a herb, certain time, not every time, certain time, but you walk a long way before you find that herb. And you pick that herb, and you put it in your mouth, and you chew it up for a while, and then you place it on a wound, and you probably put another leaf over it, tie something on it, and that stuff you put on there, they'll draw the poison right out. But my Indian never was afraid of a snake or anything there. They all managed to get rid of the poison. They all, a lot of young fellows, they carry those pouches where they carry the herbs, where they pick, like they walk out in the woods and they did find some snakes. So, that's just the way the Indians live. Now anybody gets bit by a snake or a dog or something like that, well, you have to go to the doctor. But you can go to Indians, you do that. They use certain kind of herbs or wild roots or anyway, anybody gets sick, and I got some stuff over there I picked myself. My dad used to pick it, and I pick it. I used it myself. I was up the reservation yesterday at the New Post. Had a meeting up there, the reservation up there, and said with the two secretaries there from Washington in the Indian office. They came to that reservation up there, and I was telling them about this medicine that the Indians used to use years ago. And there was one lady there. Yeah, he said, my dad used to take that medicine too when I was young. He used to use a lot of it. So, another thing is what they ate when they were with wild rice, and they made their own sugar out of a maple tree, and they got wild potatoes. I don't know what they call them, but they got them out of the water. They look like potatoes. They got them out of the water, and then that's what they use for potatoes. But they didn't keep them like in a bag, or they dried them, they string them with the backwood, and they hang them inside a wigwam and let them dry. In the winter time, they just put them in the kettle and they boil them, and they just like potatoes. They're real soft, kind of sweet, like I know I used to eat it myself. So, and there used to be a lot of Indians here, Indian Point, years ago when I was young. Because when the Indians moved them to the reservations, like Kitteray or Bad River or Flambeau. But these Indians here, they lived here in Balsam Lake. And some lived in Bone Lake, and Big Round Lake. They never moved. They didn't want to move because, of course, they had their choice. They want to move or they didn't want to move. So these Indians here, they didn't move, and that's why they call them tribe Indians, because they don't live in a reservation. I think for lost tribe Indians, they call it. Of course, most of the Indians live in here in Wisconsin, along the river, and even Minnesota. They call them big oil tried way up to way as far as Duluth, and down as far as the cross. From there, from the cross down the river to the Eureka to the east. And the Minnesota Chippewa, they go about part of the cross at the end. From there, they go down through Iowa, Nebraska, or South Dakota, the two sides. I think South Dakota, I think that's what they call Dakota. Up North Dakota, I think that's what they call the two tribes. A lot of Indians there in South Dakota. I went up there all the time to powwow. And every time they see them twice a day, when they had the powwow there 3 days, they fed about 1,700 people. And then they didn't have to pay. The people that put on the powwow furnished all the food. I know every time they eat, then they announce how many people they fed. They fed about 1,700 Indians. And that takes a lot of food. Not had for 3 days. They fed it twice a day, at noon and supper time. Yeah, that same way up when I went to Oklahoma. That same way up there. And you come from all over, like California, Arizona, way up to Washington. They had powwow there for 7 days. I was there for 7 days. So that's about all I can say about Indians. And anybody wants to see my display over there, any questions to ask me, I'll answer them the best I can. A lot of stuff. Huh? Well, I'll say something. Let's see. Well, the easiest word I can say is waboo. Rabbit. This here imitation feathers. They're not really eagle feathers. There's some kind of a turkey feather, I suppose, in this guy's last year. But they're imitation feathers. You can't have an eagle feather that no more or less unless you go through a lot of red tape through the government in order to get feathers. Because means they don't supposed to kill eagles anymore, any kind of an eagle. But I got some feathers here from the government. I had to go a lot of red tape. I wrote a letter down to a guy who told me about it. He used to be over there. He was over here on Forest Drive someplace. He told me about it. There's a place over there. He said they got a lot of feathers. He said, if you can get them, he said, if you're a chief, he said, you can get them. There's no one that can get them. He said, a chief. He said, nobody else can get them. Because you can't sell them. You can't sell them to anybody. Now, I got 72 feathers. I ordered 75, and they sent me 72 feathers. They told me that's all you can have. He said, that's enough for your head. You can get a different one made. The guy's making it now. Although yesterday, he got done with it for next Saturday. I wrote a letter I got a letter from that place where they got the feathers. They gave me a form to fill out. And I told me to send it to Ashland at the Indian office. So I sent it there. And they sent me another form from Ashland, from the Indian office, told me to fill that one out. Then I had to send that one to Bemidji at the Indian office. Then they sent me another form from Bemidji to fill that one out. They told me to send that one to Madison, at the Conservation Department. And they sent me another form over there. And then I had to send that one to Minneapolis, at the Fort Snelling Indian office, before I got the present. It took me about 7 months to get them presents. I got my red tape I had to go through to get them. No, they're free. This is a regular golden eagle feather. Regular golden eagle feather. The genuine golden eagle. What? This one? Well, this one belongs to my dad. He made this one himself. But we'll let the museum have this one. I get my new one.
Who's making the new one?
A guy by the name of his name is Sam Prague. He lives up to Hayward. He makes a lot of them. He's from that tribe over there. He gets feathers from the government and he makes pictures. But he don't sell them, you know.
Does this belong to your father too?
What?
Your dad?
No, this is, I just had this one made about 5 years ago. A lady made, from Hayward made this for me.
Where's your father?
Huh?
Where's your father?
I think I got it home. Yeah, they said they were going to buy him. I don't know if they would buy him or not. Well, I donated a lot of stuff there already. This is a tie, made out of bone or something. Underbird in the front here. And these cup full of buffalo nipples here. He didn't have nipples and buffalo on one side.
The pattern around your picture, does that mean something special?
No, it's just a decoration is all. Yeah. It's decoration.
How do they have to electrocute a chief to an election or what?
No, the head chief just proves he will hold his son. It has to be in the family all the time. It has to be in the family all the time. Right?
How was your dad chosen?
Well, he was chosen here by head chief by the name of Jim Ratkin. I think he had a picture of him in the museum there one time. Yeah. You see, my dad married his daughter, see, and the old man, he didn't have no son. He had girls. He had 7 girls, but he didn't have no son. And then after he knew he was going to pass away, so he chose his son-in-law to be the chief. That's how my dad got to be the chief. Yeah.
You don't have to run it for 4 years.
What? No. You don't have to run that for 4 years. No.
His custom used to be a Sandberg, Durham County. I have understood that he was the ancestor of the Little Type family.
Yeah? Right. You say.
He was the Little Type, but they called him Cutler
We had a cut lip here. Yeah.
What did you say? 7 trees were Indians through this area at the time when they first called them the Lord Patent.
No, that's a different territory up there. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was chief of the Barron County Indians up there. Yeah, some of the little pipes, younger little pipes still live there north of Cumberland. Their dad, I suppose that was their grandpa, I suppose. Yeah, up the big column. What? Well, same thing. Well, you see, you call them Ojibwa. But I don't know why they call them Ojibwa. But pronounce it right is Ojibwa. I'm Ojibwa. I don't know why they call them Ojibwa. I don't know, maybe pronounce it better or years ago or. As my dad first came here, they call him Moose, but his name was Mosay. He registered in the Indian office in Mosay. Years ago, I suppose they registered the Indians at the Indian office. So they registered it, but they call him here for years. For years, they call him Moose. Well, that wasn't the right name. They call him Mosay. That's an Indian name, Mosay. Well, this is sort of a French name, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's a original French name.
Archie, you want to tell us about any of the items you brought that are on the table?
Yeah, I got a basket over there I use to pan rice. And I got some of that wild ginseng over there if you want to see. I got some Indian tobacco at some place if you want to see. There's a lot of beadwork there. Indian made. That's a bustle. You put it on your back for when you have a powwow. The other one is you put it at the back of your neck. You wear 2 of them. Small one, you put it around the back of your neck. Yeah, and the other one right around your waist. You got it upside down. You got it upside down. No, it's supposed to be crosswise. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a lot of beadwork. It's beadwork there, moccasins. Oh yeah, that medallion I got in there, when the chiefs went to Washington, they signed a treaty to the white people, and each chief got a battalion like that, and four of them. And it's been passed on for, I don't know, maybe 200-300 years that thing has been passed on. It's 2-3 years old. I've seen one guy up northern part of Minnesota had one of them up there one time I was up there. And I told him I had one. Oh, pretty close to around 600. Yeah,
What was the highest population there?
What?
What was the highest population?
Oh, I can say maybe 2,000.
How long ago would that be?
Well, that'd be 1917, 18.
Dad,
What?
is your dad?
Yeah, he's in. He's just a young fella then. Just a young fella then at that time.
The Indians from up the Danbury country and south, they are part of your lost tribe, are they not?
Well, just Balsam Lake, Round Lake, and north of Hurdle, and north of Cumberland, and Danbury. Yeah.
When I was just a little kid, my dad had the store, Great Lake, and some of you have heard, no doubt, the man that is now thought of as Trader Charles, Old John Charles.
Yeah.
He moved in there, from what I can gather, in the early 1870s. And you learned to speak the Triple language.
Well,
So the Indians from way above Danbury.
well, they used to trade with them a lot there.
Yeah, they came in there.
Yeah, they sold him fur. He bought fur from the Indians. He bought anything that was wild. He even bought partridges. You know, the Indians took partridges. He bought them for 2 bits a piece. Yeah, they walked over there and take the stuff to them. All the way from Danbury I know my dad, when he used to walk from Alaska, he used to stop there. And when the Indians walked in, they put something out there from the east. Crackers or cheese or anything like that. Yeah, I think he was going to stay overnight or you going to keep on going. Well, my dad said, I got to keep going.
My dad, when he bought our store, and he inherited the business.
Oh, yeah.
Old Tom Carlson said, my dad didn't learn the system. And so then old Carlson did the purpose for him.
Oh, yeah.
Made the deal.
Yeah.
And Tom's dad actually the biggest part of the trade.
Yeah.
Gone. But he was talking about this thing. I've seen this many square yards. That stuff laid out. In fact, it helped the Indians to bring it in.
Yeah, the drive.
Bring it in, clean, and we had to wash it.
Yeah.
With a little big shed. And it was laid out.
Yeah.
Some place of summer.
Yeah.
It's most of it, just tiny. And they use it for everything from fallen Gary to ingrown bones.
I don't know what they made out of it, but they bought a lot of it. Every summer the Indians will pick that and sell it for 50 cents a pound. Now it's worth about $16 a pound now. And if you're dry, they'll pay you $35 a pound. No, there ain't very much of it. Ain't very much wild wood anymore like you did before. I remember it was only, we used to walk to St. Croix, 16th and all the way to St. Croix. We stopped here on beside Lamar. And we stay overnight there, and then we go on again next day, and then we stopped south of the fairground there, there's a little lake here, and stopped there again overnight. Then we used to walk again that part of Osceola, and slept there again. Then had no tent, slept right out in the open. Just a little shaver, I wasn't very big. Walked with my mother and my grandmother and my aunt, and my 2 sisters and my 2 brothers. And we walked again that far as farming, along the river. Then stayed at Farmington again. Then we cut across And we come down there and stay overnight by Archie Lake again. And then next day we come to St. Croix again. We can't think where we came before. We just go and travel all the time. It's in a circle.
Who was your city fire here? Was that down in Thompson or someplace like that at St. Croix?
Yeah. Yeah, there was another guy who bought some there later, or I forget his name there. Yeah, then there was another guy too who bought some there. I can't think of his name now. He bought a lot of fur from the industry. Well, God bought, he bought it off Eureka. Yeah. Yeah, I know. When we pick from St. Croix from here, and then we sell it at St. Croix, and then when we pick from St. Croix down to Osceola, and then we stop at Dodge. Yeah. Oh, this cut there, muskrat, mink, weasels. Wasn't there many beaver here at that time? Once in a while you see where beaver cut. There wasn't like it is now. It was very few. I don't know. Me? I don't know. I never was quarter, but I just learned it. Me? Yeah, I don't record them, I just learn them by heart. Yeah. If I hear a song twice, I repeat it. Huh? Yeah, as soon as I speak, I will. Yeah. And one chord. A lot of these young fellows, you know, that try to learn how to sing the table on table chord and learn it from there. But me, I can hear a song twice and I can sing it right away. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, there's a lot of different dances. The songs are all different, like sing. Yeah, there's a lot of different songs, like big dance and the round dance and squat dance and pipe dances and hoop dance and there's a lot of different songs. Yeah, my dad, he never used to take his quarter to learn songs, know them by heart. He heard it a couple of times, 2 times, he kept thinking. And I sat with him when I was about 9 years old. And he showed me how to drum, and he showed me how to said this pay attention to me when I sing. He said, you can learn songs quicker. But you don't listen to me, he said, you need to learn it. That's why I go all over the country, you know, to sing. I go up to Hayward twice a week in the summertime during powwow. They have them on Tuesday night or Thursday night. I go up there twice a week. Yeah. No, they have them 4th of July, and then after the 4th they have them twice a week. Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. A lot of tours up there, you know. A Yeah, he makes a lot of money, that guy. I drive up there twice a week here all summer. Takes me $25 every time I drive up there. Well, many of them know the song. Indian Point? Well, right here in the bay, the first point there. Yeah. That's where you live, the second point, eh? Well, the first point is the one south. That's the Indian Point. That's the cemetery there. They had the Indian cemetery in that point there. And the Indians a bit farther back. Way up to Rattlesnake Bay up there. You know.
Did they ever live on the second place?
No, they never lived there. Yeah, no. My dad, he lived pretty close by Moose Peak there, they call him. Yeah. And he just, I think he lives right on that Y there, you know, with the road goes down towards your place there. Right in there someplace. What is it called? Huh? Oh. You can go over there and get a dentist back for in 2 hours. Okay. You get up early. You used to get up early in the morning about 5 o'clock. You're home at 7 and half a dentist back for the sunday. Whatever you fish for coffee.
My grandfather moved down by Polk in 1875, and after that, maybe 5 years, maybe 10, he and neighbors used to come up here to bowl some white cats, and they brought barrels along the store. They caught those fish just like you say. I heard my grandfather talk about it. They lost when they got the post to the road, they didn't really care to get any more in. Go ashore, they clean them, I suppose pretty fast, not too careful. Put them in this barrel to the store. When they had a load enough to satisfy it, 4 or 5 families that were represented, they go back to all of them with their year's fish. Whatever you do with the salt.
There was no limit on fish at that time. There wasn't even no game warden around here. No. No game laws and nothing. Only the place they had a game warden was Old Clare. The only place they had a game warden at that time. What? Oh yeah. We used to go. Yeah. They had a powwow there. And nobody lives there now. They all moved to big grounds, people. Yeah. They lived there for a long time. What on that trail is you go. Well, you know where them Irish used to live? No, there was no road there. There's a road there now. Years ago, there was no road there. No, Tipway Trail. That starts over at North End Mole Lake and comes out there by the golf course. There's nothing. That's Tipway Trail. But this Bunner Trail, that starts from Pine Lake and up to by where the Irishmans used to live there.
You people know about the Bunner Trail. That was a new trail, wasn't it?
Yeah, a lot of people travel on that. Travel from like they say, just to walk over the Atlas. The trail they took from Bone Lake, and the Indians live at White Axe and Lake, necessarily took to go to Atlas. Sell their fur or whatever they want to sell. Where they walk. Yes, people by the name of Holmes. Yeah, his dad and his dad lived there. All the Holmes.
He was one of the first, the real early settlers up there in Burnett County. They were before the Scandinavians moved in. There were few real pioneers. And he married a native. Married an Indian woman. And
he married a Holmes girl.
And they sold a lot of stuff like that. I can remember
Yeah, there's few of them homes that's left now. Of course, they don't live there by Cradley. They live over there. Well, some of them live by Grantsburg. And some of them live over there by Danbury.
You wouldn't know the first name.
No, I wouldn't know there's one woman there, supposed to be by my age, by the name of Susan Holmes. And Tommy Holmes. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, he's older than I am.
I remember my mother telling me that she was a grown girl, and I was just a little baby.
Yeah.
And that's why I think she's well.
Oh, yeah, she's older than I am. Way older than I am. But, I know Susan Holmes. Yeah, go ahead.
Because Archie was very busy in power. My mother and his family were friends. He was in the same house with them and they let it go home all the time years ago around the country. When my mother was in the last illness, she had taken her husband to visit with her, and it was much easier. And one day she said, how come you didn't go tonight? Remember, how did you happen to come go tonight? Grinned, and he could grin. I looked a little bit tired. He wasn't that good then. Well, he said, like all young fellows who like to go to dances, and one time when I was just a kid, just a young person, I came over to Baltimore Lake with some other fellows, kind of fun trip to come to Baltimore Lake. There, I saw the sweetest girl and the lightest dancer I had ever seen in my life. And then the next year I made up my mind to come back, and then I decided to stay. And that's the story on Archie Cook. Thursday he goes powwow.
Yeah.
They have one every summer at Family Lake. They call it the Gypsy Dog, but I don't know what Gypsy Dog means.
The dog, that's a powwow.
They come from quite a distance.
Oh, yeah, they come from all over. We have them up there at Big Round Lake. We have people from Mille Lacs and way up north of Mississippi. We have sometimes we have powwows in Big Round Lake. We have maybe 300-400 Indians there. They still go, of course, go by car now. They used to walk.
When I was a kid, some had ponies.
Yeah.
That's the south.
Yeah. When I was 12 years old, my dad and my mother, we walked to the reservation to Powell. 87 miles. We walked to Cumberland, to Schooner, to Rice Lake, Stone Lake, through there. There wasn't very many good roads either, just like a road. Take from east of Schooner, where they used to call Baker's Farm. And the road used to turn and go north there. But the new road goes straight there now to Stone Lake. It was just cut out at that time we walked over there. It wasn't graded yet. Stuff wasn't pushed out or anything. And we walked right straight across through that, where they had cut out the road. Instead of walking straight around there about 9 miles, and it was only 5 miles across it. And we waded across swamps, and you can go around the swamp, and wade across. Otherwise, some of the swamps are pretty long. Well, that's about all I got to say, Frank.
Thank you, Archie.
Yeah?